Do you think I'm being hyperbolic when I'm saying that the Eagles, who I did pick to go to the NFC Championship game, they're the best team in football right now? Would you argue that Buffalo's better?
I think I would argue for Buffalo right now. I mean, the Eagles are definitely right there. They're playing tremendous football, but you're right. There's just something, the vibe with the Bills right now, the confidence that they're playing with, this kind of next level to Josh Allen that we're seeing this year. If they play head to head today, I would have to pick Buffalo.
Did you see Cooper DeJohn? As we call him affectionately in Philly, did you see the confidence that kid had last night? Let's get into it. Baltimore, woof. But the Eagles, they erased an early hold. They knock off the Ravens. Philly's 8th straight win. 8 straight. That's the confident. They're great. Both sides so talented. 10-2. They're a game back of Detroit. Tough for the 1 seed in the NFC. It wasn't, me and Hamilton were texting before the game like, oh, is this going to live up to what we want it to be? It wasn't that exciting, but that's kind of why the Eagles won, right? They pound the Ravens up front. Another 100-yard game from Saquon. Easy. You just knew this run was going to happen. Yep. There were a couple of these, couple of those. They protected the football. You love to see it. Hurts had 118 yards through the air. Not huge. But I don't know. Philly stayed in complete control through the second half of this game, okay? Big part of that was Vic Fangio. I could not stop talking about him on our 5:30 a.m. call this morning here on the West Coast. What a stud he is. He limits the big plays from Lamar. Lamar had a bunch of misses in this one, and Derrick Henry. To do that is not easy. The Ravens move the ball. The Eagles defense holds them to 1 for 4. In the red zone until that garbage time touchdown in the end that literally tilted everybody's fantasy team. It's unbelievable what that was all about, but that's for another day or for a YouTube break here. Did you see a run like we just were showing did we see that from King Henry? No. We actually sacked Lamar, who was so frustrated. 3 sacks of him. Number 1 ranked total defense in the NFL. Incredible turnaround from Fangio. This unit was a question mark all last season. Why isn't it working? 26th. They don't have Brandon Graham out there. How are they? Oh, they're losing. They were awesome. And I think what we saw yesterday is going to lead to huge success in January. Forget playing pretty. Forget about winning. Forget about flashiness. It's going to be hard to beat the Eagles when they play this kind of a game, as we know the weather will get to be what the weather is like. Ravens side, though, you can't have it back. This is the one you want back, though. They, of course, have the 7 points they lose on Justin Tucker's missed kicks, and that's a huge concern here because they've been in a lot of close games all season long, and it's only going to get worse and more meaningful as it goes on through the weeks here. Harbaugh super encouraging. Justin also, there's no point in dwelling on this. I was listening to people. It's sort of wild people like watching the demise, and if it is the demise, or they want to be the first to say it's his death. People are saying his downfall happened last year. You guys weren't noticing. Can we just? He's a goat. Can we just let him work his way out of whatever's going on, whatever the technicalities are of it? I'm not super concerned on hanging on to that storyline. And it wasn't all on Tucker. The offense wasn't sharp. What were they doing all day? They could have taken control of this thing early. Missed connections. Lamar, receivers, hang out together once in a while. What's going on here? Red zone problems. Lamar kicking himself after the game for passing up on the opportunities with his legs as well. Here comes Mom Twitter.
Lamar, looking back, you feel like there were some opportunities to run today for you that you may have passed up?
Yeah, my mama just told me that. She just cussed me out, so I'm mad. So we gonna get after it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gonna get after it. I can't wait till this ball get on. We got the Giants coming up. I'm ready to go. I'm just ready to go, man.
So what did she cuss you out about?
She said it was lanes I should have took and ran, but I was just trying to let guys develop routes. We had developing routes. I was just trying to go through my progression, but yeah, she right. I'm gonna do my I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this. I'm just mad because I feel like we should win these games and we not getting them done.
I like seeing him like this. He doesn't really lose his cool. He just talked to you guys know how I feel about moms. Moms on Twitter, moms in their ear. I just love it. He wants to get back out there. They do have a bye, and maybe it is coming at the right time. They can clean some of this stuff up, think about it, have a moment. They're going into their final 4 games of the season. Those are super meaningful. They do not have the rhythm or the consistency right now that makes me think they are going to go very far or be a match. They were completely outplayed by this Eagles team. Buffalo's playing much more confidently. It's just not great with the Ravens right now.